Hello, good day. Today I've got another face off, and it is between this Swede and this Swede. This one is a F.W Soderen and Co. Come to me in a real bad way. It ranges from sort of 20 to 16 mil. It's got a lovely shape to it. Come to me in a really bad way though, that did. Real bad rust and everything. I doubted whether it'd be usable, but it is. It's just not in the greatest shape now. And this is a lovely Erik Anton Berg. And I must admit, I do like his razors. He was known for using this a tiny bit loose in the pivot, but not. It's okay there. So I have to adjust this one a bit, because it's a bit dangerous like that. Yeah, and it's got the old shark. And God, what am I doing? I really like the shark. It's got quite a high level of detail, really. Wow, you know. As for me, it's got these little notches as well. And it's not the first time I've seen these notches, so if anybody could tell me what they might be, I'd love to know. Just don't know. Don't know. But anyway, it's in fine fettle that. Could do with a bit more polishing, but I don't really care for that side of life too much. And this is the F.W Soderen and Co. I'm so saying this wrong, so if any Swedes, lovely Swedish people will end up seeing this video, I do apologise, and if you want to send me a mail, please do, and I will try and get it better. So I don't know if you can see the marks on it, but there's plenty of marks. It's quite corroded, especially at the end here, and kind of along the top here, this bit, this end bit, down the top here. Similar on the other side, but it weren't as bad. But they're meant to be, here again, basically apprenticeship to Helglestrad again, sorry. And then he left and basically started up his own firm, and he was known for using high carbon steel, frankly the best steel he could get. It was just, there was no cutting corners in any type. Well, I'm going to use the BLK12S silver text, and we're going to still using the old sandalwood. And it's a bad day today, because look, come to the bottom of it. Not a good day when that happens, especially when it's one of your favourite soaps that you know isn't really around anymore. It kind of is, but isn't. Right. First is a bit cold now, but we should still proceed. So get a good lava going. 2 days growth. Sounds good. 2 days growth. I'll use this one first. Just a lovely shape. I don't know what kind of grind you'd call it. I think it's described as a rattler. Full hollow. I think it's rattler. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like it's doing something. Just amazes me. Get an old razor that was really battered, you know, almost ready for the scrap heap, really. Bit of loving care. I did spend quite a bit more time hand sanding and stuff with this one. But you're never going to get something like that perfect. Well, you could, but you'd have to go to the big grits, and I don't. You see, I don't like going below 1,000 grit on the wet and dry, really. Tip is good. I always really like shaving with these sort of, well, smilers, I guess you could call them in a way. Very good. Makes a very distinct sound. I like it. I just absolutely love Swedish razors, frankly. Couple of little spots. Couldn't feel them, but I can see them now. Very impressed, as always. They really did make some good razors. Right, let's close that. Let's have a go at this Erik Anton Berg. Did a bit more like that. Liven it up a bit. Let's give this one a whirl. Wow, it's even louder sound. So I've got to say actually, yeah, so this is, what was it? I think it's 14mm. But it is kind of hollow. It is the only word you can really describe it, so it's a really small hollow ground razor. Pretty much likened to the old CV like 29. Well, some of the 30s as well, some of the 30s were small. Just check the tip on the old tash. Wow, that's really smooth already, that side. That never normally happens like that. Could almost walk away. It's a bit there. Always a bit there though. It's comfortable. I always feel like I get the angle a bit wrong because I've been shaving sort of with, let's just say, bigger razors more. So when I go to the little one, you've got to be careful your angle because well, I think you kind of got less scope for the wrong angle basically. That's probably a better way of saying that. Yeah, Impressed though, very. I mean, just wipes those whiskers off. It's got a nice audible feedback as well. You can feel the, so you hear the feedback from the razor. They all sound different on the strop as well. Got another CV. I think it's an MK 24, so it means it probably was destined at some point for export. They're only a little razor, but near wedge. So again, it's a completely different experience basically. Right, let's try this one again. Could you class it as nearly a chopper for a Swedish? Wow. I think this one's a keeper. Very good. I'm still learning against the grain. And I feel a bit sort of juddery sometimes, if that's the word. But this is 100% better basically. Yes, it's very impressive. I must say it's a bit weird with a can't quite get around that spot as tight. Very impressive. Definitely felt slightly easier. Like I said, I'm definitely not mastered. Against the grain. I want to say mastered. I ain't practiced enough. Can you hear that? Oh, great. Yep, very smooth. Like I said, always impressed with these little razors. Very impressed. Not even that felt a little bit easier. Even with that. Get worried I might have to chop the tash off. Very impressed. Right, last one. If I was going to say there was a winner, I'd say it was the F.W Soderen and Co. And it means it was made while he was alive. If memory serves me correct, it was like 1914, 1920, somewhere within that mark. Then his wife took over and, or his widow. I think it changed to M. Soderen. But anyway, even though it's never going to be great aesthetically, definitely one of the best razors I've ever shaved with. Can't quite see the name much anymore. You can like, but... And on there was a very faint, very faint, I think it said like Barber's Special once it was translated. Yeah. Well, whatever way I look at it, I'm definitely keeping it for a while. Definitely until it needs rehoning again. And in my experience with some Swedish, it's a long time. Right, clean up ups. Same routine. Put this on. Clean and dry my razors a bit. Strop them, dry them again. Air them. Store them. Sort the sink out. And there we go. Right. Be seeing you again. Toodaloo.